working on it, okay? Jeez, Pete. What are you trying to, what are you doing?
Well, I was just going to pop this out so I didn't
Oh,
have to hear
okay.
us
So
while I'm
you,
talking.
I'm just gonna pop this out so I don't have to hear you. It's basically
Well,
what you're
well,
saying.
that would be nice if I could do that, but no way to do that. Hey, good
Goodness.
morning, everybody.
Santa is watching you, sir. That is not
I,
very
you know
nice.
what? Santa stopped coming a long time ago for me. I've come to that realization, and life goes on.
No, we're not.
Just have fun.
We'll get to that later because we got all these toys up here, and I love this little dinosaur guy right over there. I love how he's like just peeking out above.
Oh, I see him there. Yeah, he's kind of cool, isn't he?
I know, right? Well, speaking of cool, it's getting a little bit warmer for us coming up
Speaking
soon.
of cool, it's going to be warm. Well, not so much today. Today is going to feel a lot. Well, you're just trying. I know
Try.
you're
I
trying.
try.
You did pay attention to the
I
forecast,
did.
and we're going to give you credit for that.
Thank you.
Today, kind of similar to yesterday, the upper 30s.
Okay.
But then we're in the 40s tomorrow, upper 40s, and we've got the 50s for highs Friday and Saturday.
Okay, so it's a good thing I did not put my like lighter jacket away for
Yeah,
winter.
yeah, yeah, you're gonna have a couple of days. Don't
Okay.
put the winter coat back though.
No, they're both right there.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, you're all
I just
set
gotta
then.
go
Yeah, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
pick which one.
Yeah, but today still kind of winter coat with highs in the 30s.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our 5-day rainfall. Yeah, well, we had to pull it back up because we've got some rain. Yeah, well, you can't have warmth and sunshine, although one day we're going to have that. But we've got some rain ahead for the next 5 days, and it is kind of all centered around Saturday once again.
Oh, look at Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking flooding rains or anything. Computer models have actually backed off a little bit on how much precipitation we're going to get here this weekend, which is good news. And it's also really kind of configured things as far as Sunday's concerned. Now, I know those folks in social media that, 10 days out, we're posting pictures about some big snowstorm on Sunday. All model indication this morning is we may not see much more than just a few flakes late in the day on Sunday. This could still change because we're talking about a storm that's way out over the Pacific Ocean right now.
Oh.
So, it's got several days
got
before
time.
it gets here. But at least this morning, everything kind of backing off on the snow. So I just want to throw that out there for you.
Just wait because we had questions yesterday about whether or not it was going to be a white Christmas.
Well,
So we're getting
and,
those
and,
questions.
and we are getting those questions already. I've had, it's really not that many days away.
No,
and,
it's
and
not.
it seems like a lot of years we're kind of sitting here on the edge, a few days before Christmas. Will it be a white Christmas? Won't it be a white? So we'll have to wait and see on this year. Although next week we're going to be back in the low to mid 30s for highs just about every day. So. That's kind of getting us in the category there. We can see a white Christmas. Here's a look at our Meridian Company capital city sky. We had some snowflakes earlier, but they have since faded away. It's kind of a nice looking morning in downtown Lansing. Dry pavement right now on
Very
127. I mean, traffic just moving along just fine. Yeah, I know some folks want the snow, but those of us who have to do driving, go, I kind of prefer it like this. And Mason, we've had a few flurries. Santa's kind of there going, I want some snow.
I know. He looks out of place.
Well, he does. Yeah, and just think back earlier in the week, there was a little bit of snow on the ground, but that has since melted away. And downtown Jackson, you look real close. Occasionally, we're seeing a flurry, but nothing all that significant. Here is pinpoint Doppler radar. This looks worse on radar than it actually is, and even on radar, it doesn't look like much. But there are a few flurries. They stretch from parts of Gratiot and Saginaw counties now into parts of Washtenaw County and even Jackson County. This is all fading away, so I think that is going to be about it. We do have a lot of clouds, though, that are coming our way. Today, kind of a mostly cloudy day for us, so be prepared for that. And that's pretty much what our hour-by-hour forecast is showing. It's got clouds. Tries to pop up a few more flurries around noon today. Maybe, they're going to be about like what we had earlier if we see them. So just some pretty flakes here and there, and that would be about it. But it's clouds today. We got a little better chance of seeing some flurries tonight, and then tomorrow skies start to clear out. Tomorrow's a dry day, some afternoon sun, and should have a lot of sunshine across the area Friday. And then we've got this storm system moving in. That's going to be kind of a quick mover for us this weekend. So we've got the rain Saturday, but Sunday, a lot of the precipitation may be well off to our east by the time we hit Sunday. But we'll talk more about that in a minute. 10 a.m., 35 degrees. We are anticipating 37 at 4. Notice a lot of clouds. Here is the 7-day forecast.
Pesky weekend.
Yeah, well, we've done that like the past 2 weekends, so, why not do it again? There will be rain on Saturday, and that's when the bulk of it falls. And the big question is on Sunday, does the cold front race through here early Sunday, or does it just take its time? If it sticks around, we deal with some precipitation. If it doesn't, I think we have raindrops early, most of the day's dry, and then just some light snow or flurries to round the day out. So Sunday, 45 for a high. That's deceiving. That'll be in the morning. We drop a little bit in the afternoon, and then should be around 37 on Monday, 36 on Tuesday. Just want to give you a little reminder.
Oh, look at that.
19 days until Christmas. Do you need my list right now, or have you already purchased a gift for me?
I did not get you for Secret Santa, so.
Okay.
Did you do Secret Santa?
I did not. I did. Well, what kind of enough shopping to do.
It was fun. So they're due on Monday, I believe.
So who was? Well, no, I guess I can't ask you who'd you have to buy for.
Sure can.
What'd you buy? Was it personal? Was it funny?
It's something that I think they will really love.
Okay, so you knew enough about this person
Yes.
to say they would really love this. Okay, well that's good. It wasn't like a clone of our little dinosaur buddy out there.
Wait, give it away.
Yeah.
Now Kellen's not gonna be surprised when he gets a dinosaur.
That's right. Hey, don't forget, you can always get our latest forecast. We have discussions about the weekend weather. This is sort of stuff that too far out we don't do on TV, but we can do it on the app. There's a discussion up there right now talking about the weekend. You'll find it on the News 10 First Alert Weather app. Look for it at Google Play, the Apple App Store. Search for WILX Weather.
That's what's so fun about the app and the digital desk is you're not bound so much by time.
But time and tradition, too.
Yeah.
You don't. We tend to go on TV and here's the forecast, where you can on there say this might happen or that might happen.
Right.
There's a little more freedom.
We can talk to people. So if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube and you join us live, you can actually ask questions and give
you can ask them on the recording too. Just we may not answer.
I mean, you can do that.
Right. You can.
Here we can. I mean, good morning, Chris in East Lansing. So we can do stuff like that. If you're having questions about maybe a certain community,
or if you're traveling, for the weekend, we're usually happy to. Well, we are happy to answer those as we head throughout the week.
What's really fun is when Tim Stout has to answer questions
About the weather? Or sports?
both.
Oh, okay. Well, that happens. Sometimes you.
Sometimes
so
weather's
you're
on
here doing
sports.
news, and they go, "Well, is it going to rain?" Well, I don't know. The weather people are somewhere else.
What was it? The first weekend of high school football this year, we had tornadoes. So I mean, you never know.
You never do.
It could absolutely affect
Yes.
the games. I mean, there were some football games where the wind was so bad it was knocking over the.
Well, you get a lightning strike, and that's everybody off the field for a while.
Yeah. We're not talking about Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh,
Anyway, as we were talking about these toys up here with this cool little dinosaur and some other stuff, don't forget we are still collecting toys for Tots this week. What are you doing, Darrin? Head to WILX.com and select the Hot Button section. That is where you find an article with some drop-off locations. And you can also scan the QR code that's coming up on your screen in just a moment and get our Amazon wish list. If you buy something from the Amazon wish list, all you have to do is pay for it, and it gets shipped directly here to the studio. And
we've got just rooms full of. Well, I had to go get your guy there. He was kind of peeking up, and he's got these little arms too.
Well, he's a T-Rex. Of course, he's got little arms.
Well, I know, but I had to check him out.
Look at his feet.
It's kind of cool, and his feet move too. So that's a good toy.
Yeah.
It says 3 to 8. This is kind of like just what I need, right?
That's what I got.
We want to thank everybody
That's what I got
who.
and I thought 3 to 8 was fine for him.
Well, I don't know. That might be pushing it. We'd like to thank everybody who has stopped by and dropped off toys. And, of course, our sponsors have tons of toys, too.
Yeah.
And it's appreciated. Goes to a good cause every year.
It's going to make a lot of kids really happy. Like, I'm looking at some of these toys, and I'm like, I would love that if I was a kid.
That's great ones. And the Amazon boxes that have been coming in is pretty amazing, too.
The Amazon boxes that are coming, sometimes we have to go out there and help them because they have so many coming in.
They don't stop here that often, but they are this season. They know where we are.
They know exactly what's going on, and they come with a truckload, and we appreciate every single one of it. And don't forget, I mean, it could be something as simple as like a little stuffed animal here or a little Barbie.
Yeah. So we are collecting them here through the end of the week.
Yep.
we've had the question, what happens with the Amazon? Let's say I order it today, well, it may not be,
Right.
take the cheap shipping.
Yeah.
We will make sure they get their toys.
Just because it might arrive after the last date that we have listed, we will still make sure.
Usually there's a few days where they haven't quite come in and gotten
Right.
everything out of the building, but we'll make sure they get them.
So don't worry about that. Just make sure that you are remembering those older kids too. Like I said, like where's the Jingo? 3 to 8. A little bit older than 3 to 8.
Well,
That's
you got the Jenga there.
Jenga.
You got Connect Four. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I don't have any
Footballs,
Legos.
basketballs, baseballs, all of them. They're all good.
Legos.
Nerf.
All right. Well, don't forget, we are going to be back here on the digital desk at 11, or I'm sorry, at 2 with Taylor Gattoni. But before that, she's on News 10 today at 11 with Justin.
That's right. Justin will be here. Tomorrow it'll be me.
Ooh, that's
I know.
fun.
It's a 11 a.m. treat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, here is what Taylor will have coming up on News 10 today at 11. Governor Gretchen Whitmer will.
Who's that again?
I have not had coffee. I have not had breakfast. Leave me alone.
Okay, then you can take care of that after
I'm about
this.
to go T-Rex on you if you don't be careful. Yeah. Governor Gretchen Whitmer will sign legislation protecting nurses, doctors, and other healthcare workers against threats on the job. Plus, for the first time, survivors of a convicted youth sports referee speak out about child abuse and support state statute of limitations reform. And our Kellen buddy will tell us some tips about avoiding stress with family over the holidays, because that is coming up very, very quickly.
Is it stressful when the relatives are all around the holidays at your house?
My relatives are watching, so no, I love them all.
I'm just curious. I mean, his story.
We have a lot.
There's,
We have a lot of
we've
people.
never really had arguments or anything at the table in my house.
We have a lot of very
Opinionated?
opinionated, very, very strong women in my family.
Okay.
My mom has 3 sisters, so
Okay.
it's a lot of.
I've
know who
never
they are.
experienced it.
But it's always fun.
And the one tip that I heard earlier today was, you can go through the list and uninvite people. Talking about a family feud. Everybody's coming in except Darrin.
Ugh. Give them the wrong date.
Maybe that'll be next. Sorry,
Aaron's not even here. Why would you disinvite
Darrin.
Aaron? Oh, I thought you
Darrin.
said Aaron.
Well, no, I put my own name in there because I didn't want to offend anybody. And anyway,
Anyway, we do have that on our website as well, wilx.com. Make sure you check that out. And we'll be back here at 2 o'clock with another look at your weather, plus what's coming up on Studio 10 and what our news team is working on for over 90 minutes of news. It starts with First at 4. And I am going to grab Tim Stout and pull him over here and ask him what the heck is going on with MSU basketball. MSU lost.
oh, he'll tell you.
Michigan
I'm
lost.
I'm sure he's got lots of ideas on
He
that.
does. That'll be coming up around 3:45, so make sure you join us live and ask your questions of Tim Stout live. Until then, have a great Wednesday, everybody. Not going to say bye.
Bye.